on? So I already greeted you guys good morning, and I had talked for like 30 minutes only for me to look up and I realized that my video wasn't recording. Chai, I'm upset. Like these days when I talk too much I start having headache. Like I cannot believe I was just flowing for like 30 minutes and this video wasn't recording, so I have to start all over again. Oh god. Anyway, morning guys, how are you? Do I have a choice? I don't have a choice and I have to start all over again. Gosh. Oh, how are they? And that first greeting was so sweet though. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? How was your weekend? My weekend was fine. I spent my weekend resting, so it was just me, my bed, sleep, TV and food. You know, last week I think I had lost a bit of weight, and this week I added smoke. I was just eating. You know, you have nothing else to do. If it's your first time coming to this page, please kindly use the subscribe button. Subscribe, watch this video, watch other videos, drop your comments, like, please share to your friends if that's what you want to do. So where did we stop? Weekday recap last week, so we have to go to the weekend, starting from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Today is Monday. I'm going to be a bit late for work now. Anyway, so normal routine now. Friday, last day of exercise in the house, so they woke up, had their normal exercise, food, that's like the normal routine. Afterwards they start preparing for their heritage task. Like this time around they really put in their all, trying to, you know, do well. Of course, who doesn't want to win? They all want to be winners. And afterwards Big Brother called them to the arena room. Starting from the first speaker representing Team White, which is Bam, Teddy and Mina. Bam was the first speaker, and if you ask me, I didn't like her presentation at all. I think it was not concise, it was not clear. She was reading from a paper, but even at some point she'd be like, so very short. And I'm actually like, and so this is all we've got. I'm like, okay. Afterwards, second speaker was Toby. Toby was amazing. He was an expert. Well, a former banker or a banker, I don't know which one to categorize him as. He was really did well. He used the materials provided. He touched places. He didn't even use his paper. It was just, when you're doing presentation, when you're having presentation with your team or your guys, how you want to put in your 100%, and that was what Toby did. The next speaker was Sissy, representing Team Green, which is Rico, Sissy, Anto, and Alex. And she was just talking. We all know Sissy is not very eloquent. She's not precise. She doesn't finish her sentences. So she was just talking. She was reading. She was basically reading. And the catch of the presentation was when she got to the part where it's supposed to be a banking app, like an app that will make it easy for you to buy things. The way we have this our GT app now, but this one is like another branch of app that will make it easy for you to buy things, shop, digital banking and whatever it is. So she got to the part where she now said, the app can like help you catch like a cheating motherfucker when he's with another woman. And I'm like, excuse me? That was me. And you could see the housemates' reaction. Toby and Leo looked at themselves like, what's she saying? So Ifu laughed. Like, Lulu was one of the judges. He was trying to control his laughter and he had to use his book to cover his face. Anto was just shaking her head. Rico was just quiet. Bam was laughing. And of course, you know that whatever it is Sissy does is bound to cause a commotion on social media. And everybody was like, what's going on? Cheating app. It's supposed to be like a banking app. What do you mean a dating or cheating app that will catch him? Even the choice of words, it's like you're coming to present for. I don't think these people are serious at all. You're coming to have a presentation for your boss at work and you're using the word motherfucker. Are you joking? Like, it's just the way Ifu and Lulu became very abusive during the last presentation task, which was last week Thursday. Like, it was shut up or shut the fuck up or something like that. I think it's highly unethical. So let's go on. So afterwards they got into the house. Anto was upset. No, I don't know what she did. Rico wasn't talking much. Alex, I don't understand. That was not what we gave her to do. She went to add her own. If she knew she could not do it, she could have said it. This was just ranting. Sissy was outside. In my mind I was like, okay, Alex, just go outside and rant for Sissy. This house is boring. The only time it gets interesting is when you start fighting. So go and rant and fight, Alex was just ranting. Toby was like, he doesn't understand how. Toby too, Toby now, anything that concerns Sissy doesn't pass his mouth. So they all talked about it. Sissy was outside. Even at one point, Teddy came outside and was mocking Sissy. I was like, Sissy, really? Dating app? Are you joking? She was like, yeah, this is very defensive. She know they take what do they call them, advice. So she was like, no, yeah, this one, that one. It's just that our time, excuses upon excuses, Afterwards, Big Brother called them into the room and announced the winner and announced the reward for the challenge. I've forgotten what the reward, but let me read. Let me try and remember. Uh, sorry, a three-course lunch the next day, Saturday, a seed capital from Heritage Bank. They're allowed to bring in their business proposals, and experts will have to go through it. They sit down with business investors in Nigeria. Weekend gets away for two each. So when you get to Lagos, you're allowed to bring someone else, like get someone in the house or get someone outside. It's a weekend getaway for two. And of course, they announced Team Green, which is Sisi's team, with 55 points. Team Bam, Teddy, and Mina, which is Team White, with 65 points. And the winner, Team Blue, which is Toby and Co, with 70 points. Of course, they were happy. Toby was exactly showing his his emotions. So Alex went to him and was like, Toby, you're supposed to be happy. Why are you being quiet? And I was like, he's just trying to suppress his emotions. Like it was a teamwork, and every other person wants to win, and it feels like not everybody's happy that he won, so he's just trying to suppress it. But after a while, he came out and he was so excited. Or like, Heritage Bank, make sure you take me 3 levels up. Lulu was like, right now Heritage Bank is going to employ you. This one, like, it was obvious. Toby was like the mastermind, or the, in a team you have the team lead, or the ogbonge for the team, the person will do all the work. So it was obvious. So everybody just telling Toby, Toby this, Toby that. And then that was how it went. And it was time for the Payport Arena task. And so while they were outside trying to for people to call them today, Sisi was just somewhere acting like she was meant to die. Even me, I had to tweet, I was like, Big Brother, attend to this girl. This girl looks sick. Big Brother called her in. She wasn't obviously not feeling well. Whatever it is, I don't know. I know they had prawns earlier in the day, so some people speculated that she might be reacting to the prawns. Some people react from food, but she said she eats prawns on a normal day. Then after a while, Shadi went inside, and of course, people said that I think it was an interesting challenge this week. Kudos to Big Brother for being innovative. Different challenge. It was basically physical, and people went. When it was time for Teddy, I was like, our resident O2 is going to have a challenge. Teddy did this Teddy was 48 seconds, but he did not adhere to instructions. The final instruction is, do not use your hand on the bucket, and Teddy did, so he had to start all over again. But the catch of the Payport Arena task was, at the end, where I was like, oh, Sisi, you're not feeling well, but are you still ready to participate in the challenge? And she was like, yes, I'm ready to participate, Big Brother. And she went in there and smashed them. Like, she won the Payport Arena task, and you could see the joy with the housemates. They were so happy, like excited. In fact, Rico carried her. Teddy was like, wow, you were saying a bam bam win. He was actually very happy, and it was actually good, something to boost her morale. She's been down for most part of the week. Well, most people don't know how to take emotional issues, so I guess this is one of those people. So I think it was like a good thing to boost her ego, to boost her morale. I liked it. I was very happy. If I was just screaming in my house, saying at me and my favorite winner, at least screaming in my house, people are rewarded out a Ludo. And of course, they went into the house, and of course, they started playing the Ludo and everything. Afterwards, Toby and Sisi, they've not been talking. They've not said a word since Monday. They've not been talking. They've just been ignoring each other. With Toby passing, not even saying a word to her. Even when she wasn't feeling well, he didn't even say a word to her. So while they were playing the Ludo in the room, Toby was not telling Miracle that, man, like, I'll go settle with Sisi. I need to play this Ludo, and they laughed it off and all. So while that was going on, Big Brother had diary session. No, not diary session. There was no diary session that day. Just normal if we're talking with some people and saying that she feels like some people are not happy that she's been winning. That she feels like people like Toby, Anto, and Sisi are exactly not happy that she's been winning the Payport task. Sorry, let me check. So they were outside just gisting. Leo, Sisi, Teddy, Bam Bam. They just gisting outside, and Leo was not telling them, said that, is it this Bam Bam? Bam Bam she has different characters. Like Bam Bam is an actress. That initially when the Bam Teddy relationship started, he was actually thinking to himself and was saying, Teddy just they use this girl, or Teddy just they use this girl. But after a while, he looked from afar and he noticed that, man, I think Bam Bam is the one playing Teddy A. Like my, she's actually the one playing Teddy A, and my guy is a victim. You know, initially like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Leo had told Big Brother this exact thing. That you know, Big Brother, I actually feel like Bam Bam is using Teddy A, and you know, even at that point that she's using Teddy A, she wants to feel like the victim, but I think Teddy A is the victim. And this time around, he said it to the open. And you know, they just brushed it off. Teddy was laughing. Bam Bam was like, "Are you serious?" Teddy just took it like face value. Those ones, I don't even think Teddy gives a damn about what anybody says about their relationship in the house. In the house, I just said in the house. In the house, because that is exactly what Teddy says. In the house. When I get to the end of this thing, I'm going to talk about the different relationships in this house. I hope I get them right. I really don't know what's going on. I only know about, yeah, I think I know what's going on. So let me get to the end of this thing. So afterwards, because the fortnights, you know, we would give them alcohol. They had a lot to drink. They were drunk. Bam Bam was, for the first time I saw Bam Bam drunk. She was drunk and talking rubbish. My baby this, my baby that. Who is her baby? Teddy. My baby, baby. Oh baby, babe, boo. Like she was drunk. Baby, carry me. Baby this. Oh darling, oh baby. I think, you know, I don't know the alcohol. I don't know what she took, but baby girl was high. Toby was drunk. Toby and Miracle decided to gamble. Actually, Toby's a gambler. Like he gambles well. They were gambling, you know, they lost their wager. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. You know, after the Payport Arena test, some people just said you have lost the 100% wager. Imagine losing a 100% wager. That is what they call perpetual hunger. Hunger go kill them, die. Like they do not have money to buy luxuries. I don't even think Teddy go see cigar smoke next week. No alcohol. You know, they just lost it. I don't know how. I think Biggie was extremely hard, because they tried. They didn't sleep all through the week. They were just about the environment. They managed water. Imagine a house with no water, no cleaning agents and all. Anyway, so I think Miracle and Toby were about to gamble their meat on who would eat the meat this week, and these people gambled for almost 4 hours. You know, I saw very competitive spirits. Toby is actually very competitive, but I think he knows where to stop. But you see, Miracle doesn't know where to stop. At the point when Toby will win Miracle will say, "No, we die here, we die put today, we die put." Last time I said this, we die put in our FA, but now Miracle now they say we die put. We die put for here today, we start again. You know, they gambled for over 4 hours. Like they, so Miracle made sure that no. As I slept, woke up like 2. I still saw them gambling. Like while Teddy went to make food, went to make noodles with Star. You know, it was just a very unruly house that night, and that was how the Friday night went. And you know, Saturday they woke up pretty late, extremely late. When they woke up, Lulu was just smoking Bam Bam, telling Bam Bam, "You were so drunk yesterday. You were so drunk to the point you're like, hi baby, my boo made noodles for the house. Is my boo not good?" Like, you're just smoking every other person. You know, she was actually surprised. Like, are you serious? I didn't say that. But of course she did. She was high, you know. And Miracle and Teddy, they just talk. Like, I don't know, there's this Miracle and Teddy, I don't know if I don't think they hate each other. And if you ask me, like I would say in the beginning, Miracle had issues with Teddy concerning the airport thing. But so far, they've been very cautious with each other. In fact, this weekend, they spent a lot of time together. Though you know that Miracle's lover, Miracle's brother, Miracle's everything in that house, apart from Nina, is Toby. But he's really come out of his shell. He's now a noisemaker in the house. When there is noise, you see Miracle there. Where there is stuff, you see him there. Where they are clearing people, you see him there. Like, he's actually evolved in the house. Unlike the very shy Miracle the first day that hardly not talk. I don't know what was his problem then, Sha. But he's really evolved, which is actually very good to see. It was time for them to have their heritage launch. When Ifu don't touch her face without makeup, she looks amazing. Ifu looks really good. They had their lunch. They had seafood, steak. You know, Toby like food. Now Toby chop grobido. I told them between Toby and Teddy, I don't know like food. Because they were eating. Teddy came and stood there. Teddy now does being suck away. He can eat anything. Anything you give him, food is ready to eat. He will just stand there and you are enjoying yourself. You know, so the fun housemates just lived in peace all through this week. Not just in peace, so because later Wahala starts. You know, all through the week Toby has been saying, this weekend we go scatter everything. we scatter everything, their father, everything. So I think this weekend they really scattered everything. I'll get to that, and after a while, Toby and Anto were discussing. Of course, as usual, who else would they discuss? Sissy. Anto, Toby, I came into this house without giving a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anybody. I don't care. I'm for the money. I just came for the prize money. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. Even though the game, this and that one, I'm like, oh, babe, can I hear what? Since day one, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, fuck shit, fuck shit. But babe is so docile in the house. This is week 7. I've not seen one thing apart from the fact that first week Anto was twerking on Toby and twerking on people. I cannot pinpoint and see what Anto has brought to the table. Which on Friday, back to Friday, Lulu needs to give himself some self-respect. The guy just go. There's this thing. I think Miracle likes Anto, Toby likes Anto. I think Toby is just flexing. Toby is just looking for someone that I think Toby knows that Anto is down for anything. Like Anto has always said, I'm down for anything in the house. So, she will tell you whoever brings the best contract is who I go with. So I think Toby is just, if I think Miracle actually adores Anto. I think he's in awe of Anto. When he sees her, he's like, wow, this babe. Probably haven't been with a Yankee accent speaking babe. So when you see Miracle and Anto, he's always like, this babe. So, with the other day, Toby jumped on Anto on Lulu's bed and he was there. And Miracle also jumped on Anto. And Lulu came and stood and was looking at them. And I'm like, Lulu, can you walk away? You don't know how to give yourself respect. Lulu just they vex me, to be honest. Like you see your girl your girl in the house with other men jumping on top of her. Man, walk away. You don't need to stay there and be acting like a judge or policeman. But after a while, I think he gave himself some thinking faculty and he walked away. So Toby and Anto, they're just talking of course about Sissy. And Toby was like, can you imagine when Sissy gave the speech about her mom? What was she trying to do? Like, what speech was that about her mom? Sissy's mom is late, so she did a speech on that International Women's Day. If you go to the last video, you would see it about that. And I'm like, Toby, do you know where to draw the line? There is a thin line to cross between talking about someone's parent and someone's late parents. Do you understand? And that one was there. Hold on, please. I'm not talking about that one. Toby talked about the former housemate, how before he came to the show, he was checking Bisola's page, Soma's page, because they have things to add, but he didn't check if it's paid. It just feels like people voted if out of pity and there's no value, if it has no after value, And he went on and on, and I'm like, these housemates don't have sense. I don't think they understand. You just seem like I feel whenever Sissy talks about former housemates, like that's Sissy's day job. Sissy and Teddy, they would just sit down outside while Teddy is smoking. And Sissy would just say, last year T-Boss, she did not drink water. And Teddy too will say, last year it's routine tall. Sissy will come, Uriel. Uriel said her mother is this. I think, why do you even talk about ex? They are so particular about ex-housemates. It is just disgusting. Like, I won't lie to you. Whenever they start talking about ex-housemates, I'm like, gosh. If they're not talking about ex-housemates, they're talking about the housemates that have left the house. Do you want? Just let me. This is how it goes. Sissy is obsessed with ex-housemates. Teddy is obsessed with the housemates that has left. D1. Especially by now, D1 go down blow. Vandora, they would have been doing things. Maybe they have endorsements. They go down blow. And I'm like, these guys don't know it's not easy. You go come out of the house, not say it's not easy. You have to struggle. Fame. After all, if they told us that our money expired after the show, and that's how it is at the end of the day, I think so. I think after the show, after a while, people just forget about you. You have to build on that hype. So, I don't know. Every day, this we talk about ex-housemates, former housemates, that's previous housemates. Teddy will talk about the ex-housemates, how they don't blow. I just say, D1 don't blow, it's doing well. And I'm like, you guys should calm down. Big brother, call them and tell them to stop talking about these people. It's tiring every other night. They didn't talk about it yesterday, but it's actually very tiring. So afterwards, it was time to get ready for the party thing. People brought in their dress. I'm having no suppose, sorry. People that brought in their dress. It was an all-white party with the best DJ in Africa. Yeah, he is. Anyhow you think about DJ Jimmy Jat. And they dressed up and they looked really nice. The whites never looked so good. Bam Bam's dress, God have mercy. I think she was the best dressed that night. Bam Bam looked so hot. Like those are ties, thunder ties. And she's a very classy girl. She would walk, the way she carries herself with so much panache. You know, so much charisma. Ah, that girl, get it right. I think she's ready to be in the entertainment world. She has what it takes. I think she has what it takes. She's classy. She knows how to behave herself. She knows how to sit. She knows when to talk. She's actually very ready. And they went into the party zone and they were happy. They danced. They partied. DJ Jimmy just played them Teddy's song first with Timaya, and of course the housemates were, they actually had fun. But the catch of the party zone was DJ Jimmy Jat ending his party with Teddy's hits with Fino Pepe. I know at that point Teddy got emotional, took off his cap, went prostrated for DJ Jimmy Jat like 3 times, told him thank you, and that was how the party ended. You know, it was actually emotional. Like, for Teddy, he's always said that for him, coming into this show has just been about publicizing himself to Africa, I want to be known. And I think right now he's known, and his songs aren't that bad. You cannot even say it's bad. They're actually songs that you listen to and you want to listen to over again. Though art is subjective, some of you might say no, you don't want to listen to it, which is actually very fine. It's okay. And they got into the house, and Toby, which I actually thought he was drunk, but later I said he wasn't drunk, sat down with Bam Bam and we were talking, and I don't know what they were talking, and Bam Bam was like, oh, so are you saying that whenever you see me with Teddy, you're sad? He said, excuse me, sad? That one, that's a fake relationship. And Bam Bam said, oh, really, you think it's fake? And he said, I don't think it's fake. I know it is fake. From either your side or from his end, I know it is fake. I know. She didn't say much, we were just quiet, they were talking together. Teddy walked past, saw them, were just outside talking. After a while, Teddy and Toby went outside to the laundry room to talk. So Toby was talking about Sissy. He said, just imagine, she just did, that one just like to look for trouble. Me, I'm not even follow and talk. Just imagine, just be like the other day. She did talk about him, mama. You know what she did try to do? Teddy was like, what she did do? Talk about, they use him, mama. What was our strategy, that speech? What does she mean that my mother said I should be this? While that was going on, Rico was inside. He was drunk. He was wasted. And after a while, Rico, that was like the worst thing I saw this weekend. Rico vomited on the chair and was using his hands packed to vomit. So I think Sissy was trying to clean the vomit. And of course, opportunity for her to go to where Toby and Teddy sat. So while she went there, she was taking her time to clean the mop. She now said, Teddy, please, you're wanted inside though. Rico is vomiting and we need somebody strong to help him. Teddy now said, okay, I'm coming. As Teddy stood up now, Toby now dragged Teddy and said, I better sit down. People there inside now. She now said, please, allow him come inside though. Allow him come inside. She went and she came back. You, Toby, you will not stop talking about me. You're a coward. You're a coward. See. This matter will not kill you. You talk about me. You're a fool. You are dumb. You're a coward. You are this. You stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. What I think Toby was talking like he was drunk. Toby was like, really, I'm a coward. You're actually very foolish. Sissy, you are very stupid. I do not talk about you. I have not said anything about you. No, you do. Only sissy. Am I the only one in this house? Mind your business. I have left you. You don't know anything that is valuable. You've done your wars. All those your foolish alliances that you are following. Go and meet them. Foolish alliance that you will follow. They will now insult you the next day. As in, I was like, don't need all this, baby girl, go back inside. And she went on and on ranting, like left to me, she fold her hand, like she was ranting. I thought he was just subtly insulting her. But Sissy, you're actually very foolish, you're actually very stupid. Teddy walked in, Teddy came back. Teddy now said, you guys should calm down, you guys must settle this thing now. What's your problem? She now sat down. We're now talking. So like, Teddy, the kind of girl I am a virgin. I've not had sex with any man in my life before. Teddy was like, wow. And she was just talking. No, at that point, everything that Sissy was saying, entered Teddy's head. Teddy's one was like, wow. Does he know? Have you told him every other thing Sissy was saying that day? Not entered Teddy's head at. So it was like, wow, have you told him and everything? After that was going on, she now said, it's just like the touching part thing. I told him not to touch this one, that one. And Toby was like, excuse me, you told me not to touch. Didn't you hold my dick? You hold my dick or you didn't hold my dick? And she was like, shut up, you're lying, no, hold your dick. Toby stood up. She held my fucking dick. She held my fucking and ran inside the room, like the house. She held my fucking dick. And Sissy was like, oh my God, what's my dad thinking? Oh, he's lying. Big brother played that video. I got a call and Toby went upset. What does she mean? What do you mean? Wetin happen? Why are you lying? And you're fucking lying on my head, you stupid idiot, you fool. At that point, Toby was upset. You're lying on my head. Then he just went inside. Bam Bam just stood and walked on and was looking at Toby like this. I'm sure she was just thinking like, what's going on here? And Toby was just talking. What is it? Princess B, Queen B. You never hold prick before. You never hold prick before. Haven't you had sex? What is it? Get out, stupid. Leo dragged Sissy upstairs. Alex, Sissy said they told Alex to go and call Toby. Toby came. They were settling, and Toby was like, "You are stupid. You're a fool. Never you." And they got to each other's faces. At that point, I thought they were even going to slap each other. So I was like, "Toby, leave." My man was like, "Toby, leave here. Don't let this pole disqualify you. Toby, leave here." I'm not even trying to fault because plus Toby and Sissy, they are two foolish people. I won't lie to you, like extremely messy children. I thought it could have been handled better, you know. Toby coming into the house to shout, "You fucking held my dick." Well, I don't know. It was funny. I laughed, you know. And Toby went outside, and Sissy was telling Leo, "In fact, I was one who died the matter. When my brother called me, I killed the matter." And Leo was like, "Calm down." She said, "No, she must talk to Toby today." And Leo said, "You cannot talk to Toby today. Just hold on. You have to wait. Do you understand? You can't talk to Toby today." While that was going on, Bam Bam was actually looking sad. Whatever it is that was making her sad, I'll come back to that, you know, and everything. And Leo was talking to Sissy. After a while, Alex and Leo were now talking. Alex now said that earlier that night, Bam Bam called her and was like, "Alex, please, can I talk to you? That I've heard that everybody in this house keep talking about my relationship with Teddy, calling it fake, saying that I knew what I went into." Alex was not like people like coaches, that's people like Ifu, Toby. Leo now said, well, truth was, the day they had a discussion outside, he told Teddy that you don't owe anybody an explanation. You know, when they were trying to talk about that, Sissy now came in, so Alex did not finish the conversation. And Sissy was not like, she needs to talk to Toby today. The chat told them not to talk to. After a while, Alex and Leo went upstairs. Sissy now went to meet Toby on the bed. So we need to talk. This one, that one now sat on Toby's bed, even laid on Toby's bed. They were now talking. Toby, in this house, you know, I'm a lady. I'm not a babe. And there's a difference how you treat a lady, a woman, and a babe. I'm not a babe. This one, that one. And he talked rubbish. Even Sissy was not like, you said I held your dick. I cannot remember. Maybe I was asleep and didn't remember. And I'm like, because at that point, a video came on the internet, and she did, from the video, she wants to be biased. The video showed her touching Toby down there. Like, they were having fun. Come on. I don't ever touch prick before. Or who hasn't kissed a man before? Why are you going to lie? I think it was, in fact, left to me. With what happened that day, I'm beginning to feel like they actually did more than touching. I feel like these people have already had sex, if you ask me. Because, you know, I don't know. I just feel like, whatever, I don't know what it is that was going on. You know, they talked. After a while, they hugged each other. And Toby moved to Sissy's bed. And you could see that Big Brother was protecting Toby and Sissy, because they made out that night. You could see Duvet moving, they were touching each other and everything. But when Big Brother wants to face the camera on them, he takes it from a distance. When he wants to face the camera on Leo legs, he takes it close shot. Those ones were also, I don't know what they were doing, those ones who were utilizing their nights. Mina and Miracle were sleeping, but every other person had close shots. When it gets to Toby and Sissy, he takes it from afar. So you can't exactly see what was going on, but you see that they were touching, they were moving their duvets and everything. And that was how Saturday night happened. On Sunday, Big Brother woke them really, really pretty early, and so they should wake up and get ready to make their hair. And, you know, and Toby was now talking to Lulu about, of course, housemates woke up and saw them together. I'm sure they were shocked. I'm sure they were not even surprised. They understand. Toby was trying to tell Lulu about Sissy as what happened last night. Unfortunately, that night when Sissy was shouting, Lulu did not stand up. I think Lulu was just like, whatever you guys want to do, that's your business. I'm done. You know, before Lulu would come and say, Sissy, too stressed. Lulu did not even say what Sissy. He didn't even mention it at all. So afterwards, Leo was now angry with Alex. Are you a baby? You just be wearing, you wore only your shirt. You now carry your shirt up, showing your pants to everybody. Alex irritates Leo. I won't lie to you. Leo does not even hide it that he's irritated. I think he's just there because there's something to touch. There's an to touch at night. I also want to keep him warm. But trust me, for the better part of the time, he's always irritated with Alex, you know. And, you know, He was angry. Alex was not like, what are you saying? I didn't do it. He said, no, don't tell me that. You dragged your shirts up. Everybody was looking at your pants. This one, that one. Then Sissy went to read her Bible. After a while, she now came and was visiting Bamike. Bam Bam, please come and explain what long suffering is to me. So Bam Bam and Rico were explaining what long suffering is to her. They know long suffering has to do with endurance. It's different from patience. You know, sometimes you can be patient, but with long suffering, you know, you need to learn how to endure. Sometimes you need to accept people for who they are, accept their faults, and accept their frailties. Do you understand? Hopefully, she learns. She not learn. She go ask questions. You go about it. You know, in this house, even when she was telling you, in this house, I'm the finest girl in this house. I'm the this that is her. I'm the finest girl in this house. You can't tell me that. Nobody's like me. For no, with Sissy, nobody. Ojo, Yoruba will say Ojo Are Loju. She, like I said one day that Sissy's problem. I think Sissy's problem stems from insecurity and over patakility. Pataki in Yoruba is important. She actually feels it's good to feel good about yourself. But you know, in life, while you're feeling good about yourself, do not ever think you're better than every other person. Every other person, they all have their good parts and their bad. Do not, why? So you know, there's a thin line between self-confidence and being outrightly foolish and proud. I think that's what Sissy's problem is. Okay, you've been taught that you're the best thing in life, which is good. You may have a daughter, and I tell her every day, you're the most beautiful girl, you're the best thing. But at the same time, you need to know that there are people out there who are better than you. You must respect everybody's individuality. You must respect the fact that there are people out there who might be finer than you, prettier than you, stronger than you. So for Sissy, she just feels like, man, I'm the best in after sliced bread. I'm the best. And she says it, you know, it's a different thing when you think about it, and it's a different thing when you say it. And I'm always wondering, like, do you look at the mirror? Yeah, I don't think Sissy is even the finest girl in this Big Brother house. I don't think so. In character, in everything. So when she comes out, she's always saying, I'm the prettiest girl. She was even telling you, I'm the fine. I'm like, calm down, baby girl. You are not the finest. You're not the prettiest. So just chill. Calm down. Tranquila. Easy. You know, and you know, afterwards, they had their dad. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm a mom. I've been a mom for 8 years now. My dad is almost 8 years. My daughter is almost 8 years. So I'm happy Mother's Day to every mother, to every woman. You guys are amazing. You guys are valuable. So do not forget that. So they're the no mom thing. Every housemate should present whatever it is while you start scoring them. You know, and they were scoring themselves. So after Teddy now did his own, Nina gave Teddy 3. And Teddy was like, I'm my own party now. You're giving me 3. And I think Bam Bam gave 33 too. So from that moment, so it's not a fun thing. Now people were laughing about it. Ifu gave low scores. Nina gave low scores. Nina only gave high scores to Lulu, Toby, and Miracle. Teddy gave everybody 2, 2, 2, 2. Even gave Bam Bam 2. Which, if you ask me, I don't think it was. Bam Bam's song was actually whack, if you ask me. So I'm just surprised that the rancor on social media, you know, everybody went berserk. Bam Teddy quoting, Bam Teddy went opposite ways. Well, that's the fun of the game, when you guys actually disagree or oppose yourselves, you know. Yeah. Then Biggie told them to gather in the lounge. I told you guys about the other night when Biggie called Toby for his diary session, and Toby said, Biggie Apomaka, you know. So Biggie called them to the lounge and played the video. Initially, the video had no sound, and he said they should continue. I called them back again and played the video where there was sound, and he said, just watch and learn. And Toby was really scared. Toby said it was mental stress, he didn't know, and everything. Miracle was defending Toby. People should keep it. People did not say, leave Toby alone. People has not said anything, and people did not mention the video again. Time for eviction. YC was the guest for yesterday. Ebuka walked into the house after showing clips of what happened during the week, and he was now asking questions, you know. And he said, you know, went to Nina, and he was like, Nina, for me, I think that Miracle is here and the prize money is down. Like, you prioritize Miracle over the prize money. And Nina was like, no, I came to this house for the prize money, Ebuka. And first of all, Nina was so pretty yesterday. That girl is so pretty. Like, I don't know, with makeup, she just becomes someone else. She was so pretty yesterday. I was like, what's going on? Look at my girl looking fine. So Nina was like, Ebuka, I came here for the prize money, you know, but I came to this house. and Miracle is actually a priority. No, I don't think she understood how to answer that question. And Ebuka said, oh, Miracle, so you feel like you've won Miracle? She said, yes, Ebuka, I've won Miracle. So I used to here for the money. She said, yes, so the money. But Miracle is also a priority. I've won Miracle. So Ebuka was not asking Miracle, so is it true? Has Nina won you? Have you won Nina? Miracle, which was very quiet, was like, yeah. So do you also feel like the money is not a priority? And Miracle was like, the money is like is there, but you know, Nina is also a priority. I don't understand what was going on yesterday. Then he moved to Teddy and he said, Teddy, what's your relationship with, you know, you have a baby mama and Bam Bam. And Teddy was like, my baby mama is my friend. She's my friend, she's the mother of my child, we're very close friends, but that ship sailed long time ago. For Bam Bam, when I came into this house, Bam Bam knew the situation on ground. He didn't mention it, but I guess it's his girlfriend. And you know, we're adults. I care for Bam Bam a lot in this house. I made it known to everybody in this house that Bam Bam is my girl in this house. Yeah. And we've evolved with time. Then with time we've evolved, and you know, I came into this house and I didn't want to be with different women. I could have been with different women, but I tried to stick with only her. And you know, whatever we have is nobody's business. I've told them a number of times. People can now said, okay, so are you saying there's a future with you and Bam Bam? He said, well, he doesn't know what Bam Bam's plans are. They've talked about it and they're just taking it one day at a time in this house. That right now they're focused on the game in the house. When they leave the house, they'll probably revisit the issue. Now, I have lots of videos on my Instagram account. I can't post videos here. For those of you, a lot of videos, I cannot post videos here. I have gotten 2 strikes. One more strike, you will not see my face on this page again. They would disable my page. So go to my Instagram page and watch all the videos. Follow me so that you can get these videos in real time. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. So that's it. And Ebuka announced and said the pair leaving the house is Lifu. I won't lie to you. I knew Lifu wouldn't make it, but I was no. Ifu's an amazing contestant, like the most interesting girl in that house. Ebuka asked Ifu about the relationship in the house, and she discussed it. You know, she said she feels like Leo and Alex are genuine. She liked them because some days ago she told people they are not genuine. Alex is just the one gum in her body. She also talked about Bam Bam and Teddy. She said, well, Teddy came into this house and told everybody he has a girlfriend. He didn't lie about his status. It was Bam Bam who decided to go for him. So, well, that's Bam Bam's problem. She talked about Miracle and Nina. Talked about Toby. Said Toby and Sissy are very toxic. She didn't hide her mouth. Ebuka asked Bam Bam, do you think you didn't win the task? Do you think you were sabotaged? Bam Bam said, well, she won't say sabotage, but she felt like she got a vibe from different people. People like Toby and Ifu, like they were not happy she won the head of house. She didn't hide it. I felt she should have been diplomatic and they go nominate Antaya today. So for that, they got to the stage and you could see Leo was not happy at all. Leo was sad. Ifu was even smiling. Leo wasn't happy. And I'm like, you dragged Ifu out of the house. Because left to just, if Ifu was paired with somebody else, he wouldn't have left the house. Leo was just smiling. Ifu was smiling. Ebuka asked Leo about Alex, and Leo said, well, when he came into the house, he told Alex he has a girlfriend. And Alex is just a very good friend. No, he told Alex he's been talking to someone, and when he leaves the house, he's going to pursue the thing. So when he leaves this house, he's still going to pursue that relationship with that person. And I'm like, wow. You know, they just throw Alex under the bus. And meanwhile, immediately Ebuka announced that Lifu left the house. Alex fell on the ground like a widow. And she was, you know, the last time I saw that kind of tears was no Goldie, the late Goldie, may I so rest in peace, when she was always crying over Prezo. That's the last time I know when she came out of the house and when she realized Kate had nominated her, she fell on the floor. That's the last time I saw it. She fell on the floor. Even Leona said, Alex, can you please stop? Nobody died. Can you come and tell me bye-bye? Like they all held her. You know this Nollywood African magic when your husband dies and you're going to bury your husband and they'll stay behind you. That was exactly how Toby, Lulu, they all held her. I knew she was going to cry, but I wasn't expecting what happened yesterday. Like I was even like, Big Brother, please. Next, Big Brother, you need to tell them that if you know you are not happy that somebody is leaving the house, please feel free to, you know, say you want to go. Let us exchange. Big Brother should have just told you, come back. Alex, you're free to go. After all, they're on from today. No more pairing. You know, and that one happened. And, you know, that was it. Alex still came into the house. She was crying. She cried till she slept. People like Toby were talking to her. You need to calm down. She and Toby, the latest thing they've learned now. So let's talk about those that are real or not real. Toby was like, you know, it's going to be really sad if the real people leave this house. For even if he doesn't win, he wants the real people to win the money. Real people, like, you know, according to Toby, the people that are real in the house, Anto and Miracle, you know, the rest doesn't want any fake person to win. Like, he doesn't like Ifo. Toby has always said he doesn't like Ifo. He can't stand Ifo. Ifo is his least housemate in this house. But she was real, this one, that one. Alex said she was real. She was real. Like, she was just crying and talking. You know, afterwards, Teddy was not talking to Sissy. Teddy was not telling Sissy that Sissy, I think you blow everything Toby does into, you know, you blow it too much. You actually exaggerate. You need to calm down. I feel like no, Bam Bam was not into that. Sissy, you need to calm down. Like, I feel like you're the type that if you're about to cheat on you, you do very drastic things. Teddy was not like, see, if Sissy, I've been to jail before, and when I was in jail, you have to learn to live with different people, irrespective of sexual orientation, race, religion. You must see, you don't have to like anybody. That you don't have to like yourselves, but you must learn to coexist with everyone and respect everyone. You know, she was trying to tell Sissy that you're very vulnerable because you're too emotional. You wear your emotions on your sleeve. I think you need to calm down. Don't take everything people do. Don't exaggerate things. No, and she was not listening. No, she was like, no, that's not it. This one, I'm like, can you just listen? People that have lived life, experienced people that are older than you are telling you life things. You won't listen. She was still talking. She was still saying no. She was being very defensive. You know. That's why Sissy told Lulu. She called Lulu and told Lulu that all through the week, Toby was, you know, anytime you save Sissy from nomination, she start talking. Toby is trying to paint her image black. Like, even, can you imagine all the things Toby said yesterday? She still went to his bed and Toby dragged her to lie down by his side. I'm like, Sissy, Oniro. Toby didn't drag you to lie down. You were the one who went to meet him. You went there and you stayed on that bed. Now that she's going to do something, that she's going to change because Toby is trying to paint her image black, and people can see that. And Lolo was not like, see, whatever you want to do, make sure it's not too drastic and all. And yeah, so that was how everything went. Housemates went to bed pretty early yesterday. Bam Bam and Teddy still very chummy. Initially, Bam Bam was upset with Teddy for that too, but Teddy told her that, see, I gave you 2 because you didn't do well. Your progression was wrong, and every other person who didn't do well, I gave them 2. So you don't need to. It's nothing personal, you know. They were upstairs, they were gisting. Of course, I'm sure everything that Teddy told Ebuka about Bam Bam made her extremely happy yesterday. She was happy with him, very loloxing. Teddy gave her better massage. You know, all those massage that even you that are at home, you're feeling it. I was on my bed, I was feeling that massage. A very sensual massage. You know, massage her small, kiss her, they'll talk. And that was how everybody went to bed last night. You know, so we lost 2 pairs yesterday. I'm not happy. Well, I don't care about Leo. Trust me. I just felt like it didn't bring much. I felt like Big Brother would just wait. Just leave them. If we shouldn't have left. We've lost interesting housemates in this house, like D1, Princess, Chloe, now Ifo. I hope Legend Extra Styles gives her what's it called, an endorsement. The girl, she could just hold Legend bottle, hold and a drink, you know. For the relationships in the house, I'll talk about that another day. I'm tired. I've gone way past my time. So guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about, do you think the right pair left? Silo, Mito got 34%, Silo got 30%, Tolex got 24%, and Lifu got 10%. Silo really actually tried. What do you guys think? Do you think they are contenders in this game, or you think it was just a pity vote? What do you think? Who do you want to be up today? If you ask me, Big Brother puts everybody up. Let's test everybody's individual strength. That's what I think Big Brother should do. If everybody's not up, I want Teddy up. I want Teddy up. I want Bam Bam up. If you ask me, they've been coasting. They've been sitting down. They need to be up for eviction. Who do you think is going to win the head of house today? Head of house challenge is going to come up later this morning. What do you guys think? If it's the first time coming to my page, or you did not watch the beginning, you came to the end, please subscribe. Use the subscribe button. Watch this video. Watch other videos. Drop your comments. And thank you so much for supporting this page. You know, most times I feel like stopping. I'm very opinionated when it comes to Big Brother, but I think I do not go about insulting people over their points. Any insult I give is always to the housemates. But you know, in the last 1 week, I have had real deep-seated insults on my life. People insulting my daughter, you know, casting aspersions on my health or my personal life. I know yesterday at one point I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not even going to do this YouTube page again. You know, it gets to you. Like, I don't go about attacking anybody. Every other thing is banned. Do you understand? But you know, the deep-seated insults. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was actually in a very bad place yesterday. I got an anonymous account said some very, very deep things to me yesterday. But anyway, I promised you guys I was going to do this, so hopefully when Big Brother ends, I'll go back to my shell. I'll only come up when Big Brother is out. So thank you guys for supporting, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, the nomination show. Thank you. Have a great Monday. I hope you go to work. I'm already late. Let me rush. Thank you so much. Bye.